We got larvae. There's some hatched queen cells there. Welcome everybody. Welcome to another episode of B to Z. Today is December 26th and temperatures are right about 70s to 80s, and I haven't checked up on the bees in some time now, and thought I'd make a quick video on my two splits. So this is one of the splits, and I see some cap brood there right on top. I see plenty of eggs, larvae, and cap brood. That's a really good sign. So this is my first split and it's been successful. I did this split in November. Had a couple of cold snaps and was worried about them, but they've done fairly fine. Being in South Florida, I guess it was no problem. So no need to find the queen, since I've seen some larvae in there. And this is the busiest of the frame here. So let's see what we got on this side. Let's see if we can. There's the queen right there, right in the bottom, mid bottom. There she is. Nice and healthy. She looks like she's doing great. Larva, larva, larva. Looks like they're doing good to me. This side's got nothing. So they got some couple cells of pollen and maybe like 20 cells of like some honey or nectar. Alright, it's kind of surprised. I was worried about whether or not these guys would doing okay. Yep. Yep. So these guys they're a small colony, but there's larvae. There's eggs. I haven't seen the eggs, but I see plenty of larvae, young larvae too. Plenty of pollen here, plenty of nectar on this one. Yep, I see eggs on here for sure. I see eggs here, so I'm pretty happy. It's gonna be my first split success, my first successful split here. Here's a frame that's got plenty of nectar, plenty of capped honey, plenty of nectar, yeah. And I see a few cells of pollen. I saw a couple of these guys with some pollen baskets as well. So this was the original frame that I gave them as food when I made the split. So Now I know for next year. Splits in November is not a problem here in Florida. Alright. Awesome. Sweet. Put this cover back on. And we'll go ahead and check my next split and see how they're doing. Oops. Let me go around and grab my Swifter pad. No hive beetles seen. I haven't really seen any more hive beetles since I've been controlling them with the Swifter pads. I had my worst amount of hive beetles when I had some couple of wild cutouts, and those hives were loaded with hive beetles. Alright, here's my next split that I did as well. And let's see what we got here. A lot more bees in this one, that's for sure. Let's check the Swifter pad. No beetles, that's good. Get a little puff in the front. They seem to be pretty calm already, but we'll give them a little couple puffs there. Grab my hive tool. It should be an empty frame, perfect. Nothing there, which is fine. Looks like there's some cross comb here, burr comb. A little bit, not too bad. It's got foundation, so I got no problems going and flipping this guy. We got some nectar, some pollen. Plenty of bees here, plenty of bees. Nothing on this side. No stores on that side. And that's the outside. That's no problem. Let's see what we got on this side. Let's put the smoke over here so it doesn't bug them too much. Plenty of bees. Plenty of cat brood. Oh, that's sweet. What a beautiful picture. What a beautiful sight. Plenty of cat brood. Oh, I'm happy to see that. Nice amount of nectar there. Looks like they're building out their comb a little funky there. That's fine for now. Let's see if I can get this turned around so you can see it. There we go. Plenty of cat brood. Oh, that's excellent. The comb's not attached to the bottom of the frame, so I'm trying to be really careful about tilting this. I don't see the queen yet. Let's take a quick closer peek. I see eggs. Yep, I see eggs on the outside of the brood, the cat brood. Awesome. Looks like that next frame looks to be a lot more bees there. So that's probably where the queen's going to be. Get the smoke out of the way again. Bees are pretty calm right now. This colony got me in the forehead when they were queenless. And then I dropped one of the frames with the queen cell on it. Luckily there was no damage to the actual queen cell. And now they seem to be actually pretty calm. I don't see the queen, but I saw eggs. And I see plenty of pollen baskets, nectar. See plenty of pollen, plenty of nectar, pollen baskets. Yeah. So didn't quite catch the queen, but she's around. She should be around somewhere. Sweet.